Welcome to the Daily for Thursday, July 8th with Nick Fershaw. I'm Jason Segini. And Nick, big game last night. Seattle Sounders taking on LA Galaxy in the quarterfinals of the U.S. Open Cup. Seattle coming out on top thanks to two big Nate Jakewood goals.
Yeah, this is a matchup, obviously, that we're looking at just for the U.S. Open Cup quarterfinals, but also because the Galaxy had dominated the Sounders twice already this season in league play. But look at this. No Landon Donovan. No Edson Buttle. The Sounders sort of protect their ground, the defending U.S. Open Cup champs. They get to win. Jakewood, a guy that's coming back from injury, and a promising sign for him to get 2 goals.
Definitely. And it would be very interesting if DC United gets past Harrisburg. They have a matchup with Columbus, but you just get the feeling that DC United and Seattle Sounders could be on a collision course for a rematch of the finals. And you remember how fiery that game was last year.
But Seattle first. Now look, Seattle has Chivas USA in the next rounds. Chivas USA, this is the first time they've been in the semifinals. They, struggling on the MLS schedule, certainly have something to play for.
And they did put their starters on the field against Houston, so it will be interesting to see how seriously Chivas takes that game against Seattle. That game will be in Seattle. Looking at the game tonight, Nick, Chicago Fire hosting Real Salt Lake, the defending MLS Cup champions, coming to town, and not what Chicago Fire wanted, a couple more guys on the injured list.
Right, this is a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals last year at Toyota Park, but a completely different lineup for the Fire tonight. We've got a whole list of guys that are out. Patrick Nyako, Timmy Ward, John Thorrington, Collins John, Kalen Carr has been out all year. Brian McBride won't start this matchup. Dason Robinson is a question mark. So you're looking at guys like Stefan Dimitrov that are going to get a start up top for the Fire. They're going to really have to test that depth, which is not one of the strengths of the Chicago Fire.
Yeah, they really need Marco Papa, Bazio Husidic. Those guys have to step up and look for Justin Mapp to probably get in there and really need to impose himself and put some pressure on the Real Salt Lake backline so they're not holding possession all game.
Right, and Real Salt Lake is coming off this match with New England where they looked absolutely untouchable, right? Against a New England team that hasn't played up to par, but still, this is an RSL team that has shown with Saborio and Morales, and now Robbie Finley is back and potentially in form again after maybe taking a couple days off after the World Cup. RSL is the real deal. They're there to stay.
Yeah, and looking to put pressure on LA, who's at top of the Western Conference. Final bit of news for the day. Looks like Eidur Gudjohnsen, who was offered a contract by Kansas City Wizards. Rob Heineman, their president, had come out and basically said it on Twitter. But looks like he's going back to Tottenham on loan in the EPL. So bad news for the Wizards fans, but maybe there's someone else out there that they're chasing.
These next couple weeks are going to be very, very fun to watch in MLS to see who comes, who goes, and what the lineup shake out.
Yep, transfer window opens next week. A reminder, Extra Time Radio every day, 5 to 7 p.m. You can check that out on MLSsoccer.com. The Daily will be back tomorrow.